But speaking of 50, man, 50 jumped out the window today, man. I was like, man, I know 50 ain't say this, but 50, man, jumped into the finesse 2 times. If I wouldn't even brought this up with nobody, mama and them, but 50 decided to jump into finesse 2 times and his mama's social media back and forth about the rent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro ain't bringing the rent home, bro.
That's crazy, man.
But
I mean, that's crazy, bro.
I guess I don't. You may know more about it, but I guess his mom, man, they had a little riff. You know what I'm saying? And he chose not to, pay her rent. And she said she been having problems with him, not paying, like, what I'm saying, doing what he supposed to do is, a son.
Yeah.
They got money.
So basically, he just said, forget mom. I'm gonna let her eat sardines this month, and we gon', you know what I'm saying?
That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard that she had got the cash, and I guess somebody had
Hustle. Oh wait, what's the name?
No, before that happened, somebody had played her, and like they gonna give her the cash, and then they.
Oh no, that was I don't even bring that up. That was some fake stuff, some trouble.
Yeah, I was looking like that was crazy though, but no, I seen Hustle Gang. They had stepped in and gave her the cash. I was just like, damn, for that look bad, bro. That.
Yeah, man. I mean, it looked bad, man. We don't know what's going on behind closed door in they family. You know what I'm saying? It definitely looked bad though, man. Because I ain't gonna have my mom out here like that.
I mean, you can't be walking around the camera with a mouthful of diamonds and chains on, and your mom's gonna get evicted. Like that's crazy, bro. Like you as a son, that shouldn't be happening.
No, it definitely should not be happening, man. I couldn't sleep at night, bro, man. First of all, man, me and my mama can go through the worst, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know people I can't speak on everybody's relationships with their family, you know what I'm saying? Because I know some homies, man, that parents ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know how it is, man. But my relationship was different with my mom and stuff like that. So me and her can go through the worst of times, bro, and she gonna have her bills paid. Like, me and her cannot be talking, but she gonna get what she gotta get to get what she gotta get done. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the person that's supposed to be doing that. You know, that's petty shit to me, man. I can't rock with for this on that.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that just make a nigga look just so bad. And then it's like, man, even with the female you dealing with, it's kind of like, damn, you want to deal with a nigga that just gonna let his mama get put out? He don't give a damn about you. But you so temporary, boy. That's crazy, bro.
You can't jump in nobody's business, though, man. I mean, that's his woman, but she ain't gonna jump in between.
I mean, I understand she ain't gonna jump into it, but that is some shit to look at, bro. You let your moms get kicked to the curb.
I mean, that's some shit. That's some
those
shit for your
are
niggas.
Toxic red flags.
That's some shit for your niggas to look at you at though, man. Because I can't fuck with you, bro. If you do your mama like that, I don't care. And that be a lot of what they call them enablers, bro. You got a lot of niggas around y'all, man, that just be piggybacking on the, you know what I'm saying, on the swag or just running around, man. You know, because they get money, bro, and they won't speak up and say nothing. Yeah, I need niggas around me that's gonna call me out on it all. I don't give a fuck, bro.
That ain't even supposed to hit that ain't even supposed to. Man, like I say, bro, we like niggas is cut with their moms different, dog. Like my mom
ain't about cut with your
like,
moms.
No, I'm just saying, like my moms would never, like my mom's too big of a person. She would never even go online and even mention nothing about nothing like on fiction. Ever.
Bro, I ain't got.
That's why I say that's a different type of family dynamic for you to go online and mention you need this and be evicted, because my moms would never even did nothing like that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Something handled in private.
Yeah.
That's why I say they got a different family dynamic for her to go online and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, that's like I said, that's different dynamics because, like, I just ain't never been no person that's gonna run to Facebook anyway or nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting there, bro, like I never been them people that can get on the camera and cry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no knock to nobody that does that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like I'm just not me. I'm not gonna put my camera up there and then start, crying. You know what I'm saying? I could be venting maybe or something like that and then bust into a tear, but no, I'm not doing that. So I'm never gonna be that person, or at least my mama, at least I know she ain't gonna do it either. Go on Facebook and vent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do that with my females. You know what I'm saying? When I got a girl, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, but 50 a fool for putting it out there though. Like
50 was wrong,
when I
though.
seen 50 put it out there, like, bro, why you step in this, bro? You ain't even. Why you stepping in?
He was wrong because you don't make fun of people's,
people mother and stuff like, yo.
Like, and they just say family issues, bro. Like, this is family, bro. Yeah. I know me, bro. I be willing to crash if it's like about my family. So that's something like, and with his situation, finesse threw a jab back.
Yeah, I see.
Which was funny because he said, "Yo, I make up with her when you make up with Marquise."
Man, that's crazy. Nigga, 50 petty as head. Never. Not happening. You know what I mean?
Speaking on that real quick though, how you feel about that though, man? Like that's kind of the same thing, man. Like, and that's his child. You know what I'm saying? You know, I definitely rock with 50, and I see what 50 talking about with that. So I'm kind of on 50's side with that.
No, I'm clearly on 50's side because now
But
I feel
I'm on
like
the side, but what's the word, bro? The reconciliation.
yeah, that's the only thing that I'm not with, dog. I feel while as your child get older, he start hanging.
Well,
around
I'm with the reconciliation. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, I mean, when he stopped messing with him, being that he was messing with all the ops, I can understand on that. But that is your son. At the end of the day, I feel like you always owe that to at least reach out. You got another son that can't see his little brother. You know what I'm saying? He got a big brother. He may want to know him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That would be weird just to see. Or a crazy picture to see 50 with both of his boys.
Yeah, man.
That'll break the internet.
Like, what, over, like 12, 13? I mean, he getting old now.
He getting old, man.
So he may want to meet his brother that look just like his freaking daddy. Yeah. I mean, but that's something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope 50 has already got that in the works, bro, because it's like, bro, that's your child, bro.
It's your child.
And
like
he's grown now, so he's at an age to where he understands everything going on. Like, y'all can have that talk now.
But he gotta stop. One thing about him though, and this is like, and with finesse mama, this can be applied as well. You gotta take some responsibility for yourself though, because just running back to finesse mother, man. If you know you can't, you his mother, and like I said, I don't speak on nobody's mother, but this you his mother. You got more sense or should have more common sense to him. So if you know that you can't afford this, you need to downgrade. Do what works best for you. You know what I'm saying? If you know that your son ain't hitting on shit, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real or something like that.
Or he's shaky with that money.
He's shaky with that money.
Go down with something you can afford.
Right. You know that you need to be in that.
But then again, you know how that this dude is just depends on what that family complex is, because if he don't got this bread and all this, and he don't put them up in a nice house and been taking care of them and doing this and that, it's a different dynamic because he may have been doing that.
I'm saying,
and then all of a sudden you pull away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but once you see somebody pulling away, like she's been explaining it, whatever, dog. Like you gotta go ahead and you basically don't put yourself in a position, bro, to where you can't. If I can't be nowhere where if I can't pay the bills on my own, basically what I'm saying is if I can't pay the bills on my own, I don't need to be there. If you leave today, like say if I'm living with me and my girl and she leave today, I can't pay the bills, I don't need to be in this motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping it real. Like if she leave today and I'm stuck in this mother, like, oh my goodness, bro, I can't pay this rent. I can't pay this mortgage.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel the same way with Finesse's mother, man. Like you gotta take responsibility as an adult, man. Son or not, you an adult. So, but in Finesse, you definitely you can't, like in the Bible say, you don't do your parents like that. Yeah, man. And back to 50 son. You gotta be an adult, bro. You can't keep on, man, like spelling out stuff. Hey, can we talk? Like, hey, bro, you 30, bro, man. Like, you ain't the only, nigga that.
Like, it's kind of like y'all niggas. And the funny thing about it, y'all niggas got the both tendencies, same tendencies, kind of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I expect 50 is the bigger person, of course, the most pettiest. At least reach out in the background, man, and holler at his son, man. They need to patch that shit up, man. That shit is that's one beef I can't agree with. Like, yo, you bugging. You can't exile no kid.
You can't exit your kids out your life.
Because of the baby mama.
Nah, I can't do that, man. Shout out to Finesse, man, and his mother, man. Hopefully they get everything, together, man. And hopefully with 50 and, Marquise, man, they come together, man. This is a great one right here, man.
It was cool when y'all did it.
They could put a mirror up to each other. You know what I'm saying? But